Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Now the music's done. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm in my own ear again.
How'd you fit?
Huh?
How'd you fit?
Wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm not in my own ear. I could hear. I have it open on YouTube. So, hello everyone. We have got Miss Annie, and I am going to be doing a charcoal drawing tonight. I'm going to bring this over here. Oops. Bring you over here so you can see it. So, hello, Annie, and hello, Larry, and Greg, and anyone else that is in the chat. And if you saw a video come up about an hour ago on my other channel, it was the one from Sunday. I had to re upload it. So, that's why that happened, if you're
Yes, and I
wondering.
sent I sent Connie a message because I thought she boo booed because I clicked it. It said 30 minutes ago, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not tonight.
Right. Okay, so I am going to attempt to draw um, a candle. We'll see how well it goes. I haven't done anything like this in a long time. So we're going to see. Now I have my set of, I've been carrying these around and been using them off and on for over 40 years. Of course, I add to it when I need it. But I bought myself another set when I was in Utah and I needed some. So I bought this set. So I haven't used it much, but hey, whatever.
That's a nice looking
If you
set.
know anything about charcoal, you need your I don't even know what the heck this is called. Your
Oh,
blender?
a blender stump.
Yeah. And it's just tightly wrapped paper. That's it. And you use it for shadowing and stuff like that. It has no lead on or no charcoal on it at all. Um, and then I have, this is a piece of actual charcoal. I use that. And then the pencils are charcoal as well. And I have several different kinds. So we're going to get started on this. So hopefully some more people will show up and enjoy. I'm doing the actual drawing of it first, and then I will go ahead in and do the rest of it.
I'm just in awe. There's no way I could draw a line that straight without a ruler, and then it would still be crooked. I'm serious.
Yeah, I
Curve
don't know
lines, things
how.
like that. Yeah, I can do that. You try to get me to draw a straight line, it ain't happening.
Greg says he only uses charcoal for the barbecuer. I understand that.
Yes, gas grills are very convenient, but charcoal tastes a lot better.
Yes, yes, it does.
Yes, that my sister would never eat a hot dog cooked on a grill or a hamburger when we were kids. She'd take it out of the package and slap it on the bun. She said, "It's good." I looked at her. I said, "You know how lucky you were to not get food poisoning?"
It's not. It's cooked. I do that too.
She used to eat raw liver too.
I didn't eat raw liver, but I ate raw hamburger.
Yep, she did that as well. Her and Mom both. I just looked and I was like, no, I really don't want it that bad. But then again, my sister also loves sushi.
I love sushi.
Nope, I'm not eating raw fish. I'll eat raw vegetables.
Well, in fact, if I am picking where to go to eat, I almost always uh, pick sushi.
Yeah, my Andrew's like that. He loves the sushi. He's the one that got me. Now, the one part of sushi I do like is pickled ginger.
I like the pink pickled ginger,
Yeah,
but not the yellow. And
yeah,
Ron
Greg,
loves the
drink a lot.
wasabi. Huh?
Craig asked me if I knew how to cook kidneys, and I said, yeah, just drink a lot. But no, I will tell you, Greg, this is a family story. I was not alive at this time, I do not believe. But my dad had a Doberman Pinscher that had a disease, and my mom had to cook kidneys as his food. That's what he had to eat. And my sister said the whole house stunk
That's
and smelled like
disgusting.
pee. And I was just like, yeah, I'll boil the piss out of them. Okay. I guess that works too.
Right.
What, honey?
Greg's already out there.
Oh, okay. All right, love you. I'll see you in the morning. Now, are you using a hard eraser or a kneaded eraser?
Needed.
I just got
I
me a
don't
new
like
one.
the hard ones. You can't.
I with a set. I don't remember where I got. I got a Prisma eraser. That thing is the most useless piece of rubber I've ever held in my hand. But it's not rubber. It's plastic.
Yeah,
It
you were
tells you
telling
it's
me
a
about
plastic
that.
eraser.
Yeah.
All it does is just smear the lead around. It doesn't do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone. Are you watching Daddy leave yet? Sorry, Dad. You'll be back in the morning.
Greg.
Yeah, but you need a good eraser, not one that just smears. My little brother, as a joke, dipped all of my erasers on my pencils in baby oil one time and let them dry overnight. They become completely useless.
Yeah.
Cash, lay down and quit dancing. There's no music. Lay down. Hi, Mary. Welcome in.
Hi, Mary. Welcome in.
Everybody have a good day.
Yes,
Woke up to
my
snow
day.
on the ground this morning.
You did or didn't?
We did. It was.
Yeah.
It started raining about midnight. I guess it turned to snow at some point during the night. I'm glad to hear it, Larry. He said he had a good day today.
Good.
Well, I have to admit, we had to go to Walmart today to grab some stuff, and I was very. There was no buggies. Like when we walked in the door, there was no buggies. So Bill went back out and got us a buggy out of the parking lot. The store was packed. They had 3 cashiers, and all the lines were empty at the time we went to check out. So I was actually pretty pleased with that for once. We
Yeah.
got about an inch, Mary. Yeah, y'all got it worse than we did, but it's all gone. It's already melted off. Which I can't. I guess where it rained last night first because it only got to 34 today.
Got up to 53 here.
Which I'm not complaining. Here we go. Man, that's a lot of Jeanette Egan's.
What?
I've been looking for Jeanette's obituary. Maybe they're
There's a
gonna.
bunch of them.
I know, but it's the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
But her middle name or was Little Wind.
Right. Because she was Native American.
Yeah, Seminole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find it unless they haven't just doing it. I don't know. I can't find anything out, Mary. I've been watching through the obituary or services, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, then she's probably going to be taken back down to Florida.
Probably. I'm not liking this.
Well, we knew Larry, but we didn't know when, and I was not home when they went live. I had just come in the house maybe 5 minutes when I sat down, and it had already ended. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's okay, Larry. I knew they were going live, but I was busy. I was not home, and I was busy, and I couldn't make it. Hey, Mona, welcome in.
Okay, back. Sorry, Anthony needed me. Hey, Mona.
Thank you, Larry.
Just trying to blow the flame out.
No, I'm getting no, no. I'm getting little uh
Eraser
like
dirt. I call it
no,
eraser
no.
dirt.
It's the charcoal.
It's what it looked like, y'all.
But no, it wasn't.
Third time. Bill finally heard the knocking today.
Did he?
Yeah, we were sitting here uh, after bingo. I said, well, I'm going to get ready to, get dinner started and come and knock. And he said, somebody's at the door. And I said, ain't nobody there. And he's like, I just heard somebody knock. And I said, yeah, I know you heard somebody knock. I said, but there's nobody at the door. He got up, stomped across the room, jerked the door open, and there was nobody there. It's like I told you there was nobody there. I said, it's been going on for a couple of weeks. I said, me and Renee both heard it.
Right.
Oh, yes, Larry. Me and my sister used to do that. Put
What's
the paper on the gravestones and rub charcoal over it,
Mm-hmm.
or a crayon if it's all you had. I think we started out using crayons and we graduated to charcoal. In state park here, it's Cornstalk. It's Lake Cornstalk, but it's a state park here. There is an old cemetery up behind the lake, and we were just out, walking around in the woods. We got tired of fishing, and was looking, and we found that graveyard, and it was sad. We sit there, we stood at the edge of it and looked for about 5 minutes, and she said, I'll go to the car. Good job. And she said, I'll be right back. She come back with trash bags. We spent like 3 hours picking up trash out of that graveyard and pulling weeds from around the headstones. And this guy come up through the woods, and he was looking, he was like, what are y'all doing? I was like, cleaning up. And he goes, ah. And he walked off in the woods, and he come back, and his wife and 2 kids came with him, and they brought a trash bag, and they started cleaning it up too.
That's good.
Well, you'd think it being in a state park, albeit a very, very small one, because it's in the town of Pliny, which is not that big, but that they would at least keep the graveyard clean and kept up. That's just,
Right.
it's not respectful.
Right.
I remember when I was about 7 years old, and
Mm-hmm.
we had a picnic. I can't remember what was the family thing. It was like my mom's entire side of her family was there, and we were walking around. And my grandma took us up to a graveyard, and I went to step over to her, but to step over to her, I had to walk across the grave. And just as I was getting ready to step down, she goes, "Don't you step on that grave." She said, "They'll reach up and grab you and pull you in with them."
My gosh.
Do you know, to this day, I'm sitting here as a 60-year-old woman. I will not step on a grave. I realize now it was just to teach me to respect people's graves. But yeah, that was my grandma. Yeah, because they changed it, Larry.
You changed what?
Liz,
Hi, Liz. How are you? Welcome in.
Liz said she just stopped by to say hello. We get
Well,
off.
hello. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, as a little kid, Larry, I didn't know what karma was. All I knew is what my grandma told me, and I respected that because, she never lied to me. I didn't think. I now know she did. But at the time of being an impressionable kid, yeah, I listened. But then you always listen to what Grandma said, one way or another.
Yeah.
Oh, you did not cross my grandma. She was wicked good with a fly swatter.
My grandmother couldn't run after us or anything, and but if you did something made her mad, she was gonna get you. It could be a next day, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, but she would always get you.
Oh yeah, it was Grandma. She was you run from her, she'd just stop and look at you. She said you're going to get hungry eventually.
Yeah.
And since nobody stepped foot in my grandma, you could go in my grandma's kitchen and she would allow you to. She had a stool in the corner, like a backless bar stool type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you could sit there and you could watch her cook, but don't you touch nothing.
Yeah.
I learned a lot sitting there just watching.
Yeah.
I asked her, I said,
I never learned any.
Learn to cook if you won't let us touch anything.
Well, my mom or my grandmother, by the time I was born, she was very elderly. I have pictures of her holding me and my cousin that was 6 weeks apart, and she was already elderly. I don't know if she was really elderly. She just looked and acted elderly. But so she couldn't move very fast. She couldn't run. She couldn't she couldn't play with you. The only time I ever remember having fun with her is 2 different times. She was there. I was a teenager, and we were making chocolate pudding. We had the mixer, and she pulled the dang mixer up, and pudding went everywhere, and we just laughed. I thought I was going to get hit, but because the one time I did it, the other time she did it, and she just laughed and laughed. No, I was really quite surprised.
She's feeling pretty good in the kitchen. She can scramble an egg, but she said hers are not as good as mine yet. But they're better than her daddy's. I was like,
oh,
you on it, kid.
Well, you said your son cooks them too long.
Everybody I know, even me and my sister, is the only ones that I know of that do not overcook our eggs. They're like, oh, they have to be done, and I'm like, they're done. If the whites are done, then they're done.
Well, I always do it this way, because I scramble eggs all the time for my dogs. I scramble them until the shine is gone instantly, and then it's done. As soon as the shine is gone,
pull them off
then you know,
and put them on the plate immediately. You don't even leave them in the pan because they're going to continue to cook.
Right, you get them out immediately, but you have to wait till the shine's gone, because the shine means you have liquid white still. So you have to wait till you get the shine out. And once the shine is gone, they're done.
Do you know that my sister, with her first and second marriages, has been married for about 42 years, if you add the both. She still cannot get everything done at the same time.
Oh, I can. Ron says, it's amazing, Connie.
It's all about timing.
When the food is done, everything goes off at the same time. I said, I know.
And she cannot figure out how I do that. It's just timing. No, Greg, I do not like snotty eggs. I do like fried eggs, and my fried eggs have to have a lot of yolk.
Yeah.
I'll look that up, Larry. I like stuff like that. Turning Angel. Said it was in Mississippi, but then after the hurricane, they repaired it, and now it doesn't turn anymore. I'm assuming, Larry, that you're saying it turned on its own.
I don't think I've ever even heard
I
about it.
haven't either, but there's lots of things I haven't heard. But I'm totally willing to look up really cool, creepy stuff. I love that. The strange, dark, and the unusual.
That I don't.
Yes, but an infusion. I'm not sure what you mean there, Larry. In an illusion. It's an illusion. Okay, gotcha. They've moved something that's just a fraction of an inch off when they put it back or when they repaired it. It can make a huge difference.
How's it looking?
Looks good.
I don't like the drips though.
Change them. Your picture.
Yeah.
Spell check.
What?
Larry
What'd
said
you say?
spell check. He meant
Oh.
an illusion, but it came out type infusion.
Oh, yeah.
It costs $40,000 to get it fixed. Hey.
That's crazy.
I noticed they've got a mural artist in town. He's painted on a lot of the buildings in town. Started out back in the '80s. He was graffitiing, and our then mayor went to him and asked him why he was doing that, and he said, "Well, this is my artistic expression." And he said, "So if I commission you to draw a certain kind of picture, can you do that?" And like on the firehouse, he's spray painted a huge fire truck uh, on the side of the bank. He painted the old original Putnam County Bank, like back from the 30s and 40s.
Mm-hmm.
And graffitied or painted that on the wall there, and now they've got him doing a new mural. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Very interested though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the flood that did it, Larry, not somebody that messed it up. I know they're doing it. They did the same thing in Huntington with the kids that was graffitiing. Instead of arresting them or something, they just hired them to graffiti certain things. It's like, hey, we want a picture of this on this building.
Yeah.
And now they don't have like graffiti all over town. They've got beautiful pictures. Because sometimes all you can do is give a kid a chance, to do something. And they're not. I've seen some really beautiful graffiti. Now,
So
Gainesville, stuff like that, which is what they was afraid it was going to devolve in. I said, I said, not every kid that graffitis is in a gang.
Right. I'd redo that spot right there because it ended up on my hand.
I was going to ask you if you had a baby wipe. Baby wipes is good to get the charcoal off your hands.
I don't like using them. They dry out my hands too much.
Good job. Have good luck. Oh, don't put your cold nose on my leg. Who do you think you are? I ain't keeping your nose warm.
Who's that?
Cash, come in.
Oh.
Cold, wet nose on my leg. Like, here, mommy, warm it up. Him and Misty was sleeping on the couch today, and he kind of like, he'll stretch out the whole length of the couch, but he'll pull his back legs up towards his belly when he sleeps.
Uh-huh.
And she was laying by his back legs, and he started having puppy dreams. And me and Bill just turned around and watched and waited, because he always kicks out with his big kick Misty halfway across the room. She was
Oh no.
It was like he went, yip, 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 and then let back legs went, and the cat goes flying across the room. And then just sitting there, I was like, I didn't do it. I said, don't glare at me. Yes, I was laughing at her, but it was funny.
Yeah.
That's like the third or fourth time he's done that to her. You'd think she would have learned by now.
Royce does that. Royce lays on his belly a lot, and he'll do that on the couch. He'll lay out and stretch and kick sometimes. But
yeah, I thought that was funny. I said, that's why the cats stopped sleeping in bed, because he kept kicking them off the edge of the bed in the middle of the night when he was dreaming.
right.
Which I kind of miss, but kind of don't, because Storm used to try to suffocate me with his tail. He'd wrap his tail up around my neck.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thanks. As I touch up more.
Then you got to put a piece of parchment paper over it before you close it up, so it won't smash.
No, I'll leave it open and spray it with hairspray.
Do you use a fixative or use hairspray?
I use hairspray. It's what I've always used, so.
That's what my niece uses, and because I was talking about it, she goes, "Don't go buy that crap." She said, "Just go get a can of cheap hairspray; it'll be fine." I was like,
Right.
"Okay."
Yeah, hairspray works just fine.
Well, Bill started teasing me. He said, "Yeah, any other woman would have hairspray in the bathroom," and I was like, "I do not put hairspray on my hair."
Thank you, Mona.
It makes
you,
my
Larry.
hair stiff, and it drives me insane. I can't stand it.
I don't use hairspray in mine very often.
It
Occasionally.
Has to be. Now, my brother would go through a can. They used to call him Helmet Head. He was a car salesman, and he could be on the lot, and the wind be blowing up a gale, and not one hair was ever out of place.
Oh my God.
I tapped on his hair. I said, I could break your hair if I just tapped on it hard enough. Uh-oh. Mary says, "Are you sure you want to put hairspray on that flame?"
On the what?
On the flame.
The flame, yeah. Yeah, I do. I keep seeing places where I need to touch up.
Greg says, "Really nice."
Thank you. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end this. Hope you guys liked it. Oh, I don't usually write on my, I guess I should
You
put my
told
name on
me
it,
you
huh?
should sign everything.
Well, yes, but I was talking paintings. But I'll sign.
Are you sure you remember how to write with something besides a paintbrush?
Yes. You know, I've talked to people who are artists too, and they don't sign with the paintbrush. I'm like, what the heck do you sign with?
Acrylic paint
A
pen.
marker, a paint pen. I'm like, nope, I use paintbrush. There. Now it's done. All right. I will be live again on Thursday on my other channel. I need to set it up. I haven't set it up yet because I'm not quite sure exactly what direction my painting's gonna go that night. So I have to think about it for. I'll set it up probably later tonight before I go to bed. But yeah. I don't even know what these are. I don't know why I have them in here. I don't know. I can't read it anymore. No. Let me get another piece of paper. Let me see if I can write
Hi,
it.
Greg.
Good night, Greg. Okay, so this one feels like a crayon.
Is it an oil pencil? Are they oil pencils?
I don't know. I don't remember buying them. It says Colors in Motion.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe it's the twistable crayons like the Twistables.
Yeah, they're twisting, but they don't say it on them.
No, those don't look like twistables, but I mean maybe precursors.
Could be. I don't ever remember buying them. They were just in here, and I'm like, that is not charcoal. That feels like crayon to me. But, oh well. All right, guys. Thanks for coming, and I hope you guys have the rest of a good night. And I could have signed the back, Larry, but I just decided to go ahead and sign there. You can't see it very well, though. I'm gonna have to go over it with a darker charcoal, I think. And then once I spray it, it will.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary. There, now it's darker. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
You're happy now?
I think I'm gonna start working on more faces with the charcoal. Because I like doing it, I just don't do it very often. So clean off all this charcoal off me. But, all right, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Annie, for being on panel. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And I will see you guys, everyone else, hopefully on Thursday night on my other channel. Good night, everyone. Bye.